Sci-fi and fantasy authors, I'm going to give you the go-ahead to something that you've been a little scared to do, but I think that you need to do it in order to get over something. For those of you who don't know who I am, I help screenwriters and fiction authors write five-dimensional stories with my tarot cards. So the first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. I think you're really comfortable with where you're at right now. There's something that you seem to be ignoring, though, and I'll get to why in a minute, but right now you just seem fairly happy and fairly comfortable with what you've got. The tarot's telling you to go onto a new journey. You've got the Fool card. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Loosen up those purse strings a little bit. We have the Knight of Swords. He usually talks a lot and he has a tendency to speak before he realizes what he's actually saying. Sometimes he puts his foot in his mouth. So that's something to maybe be careful of. Here you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Usually the Nine of Wands is someone who's been through hell and back and they are still standing. With this being in reverse, I think it means kind of like let go, let it go, stop fighting, take a break. Here's the Moon in reverse, which actually I think is your most important card. The moon to me is, you know how when we're walking around at night and we have we have the moonlight, we have street lights and we can kind of walk around, we know where we're going, but there's still some dark spaces that we need to shine our flashlights on so that we don't trip and fall or see what's scary or whatever's behind the wall. You probably need to do that on the inside. With that being said, I actually wonder if it has something to do with a program or an online program that you want to do, some sort of a healing program. That's why you've been scared to spend some money. I think the tarot's telling you to go ahead and spend a little bit of money on that, at least on yourself. Here you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands loves attention, but because she's in reverse and because we have the Moon in reverse and because we also have the Four of Pentacles going on a new journey, I have a feeling this is more giving yourself self-attention. Here you have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is kind of what solidified something that needs to be healing. Even though you're comfortable right now in the Nine of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. With tens, they are completion cards, and when a completion card comes up in reverse for me, it makes me feel like the querent has not accepted an ending. So it feels something to the effect of you're blocking or ignoring a lesson. And I feel like if you loosen up your purse strings and buy that program, buy that lesson, go to school, do that like teach yourself something, buy it. I think that it will really help you flip this card over and go forward. We also have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles is learning a new skill or building or teamwork. Because it's in reverse, I have a feeling like you need to focus more on yourself and not working as a team. Your ultimate goal is to get more control of your emotions. The card at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups is someone who's very emotional, but he knows how to control his emotions. He can be empathetic to his followers, but he has to make the right decision, and he still kind of cares for everyone. But I have a feeling that you probably need to do some sort of a class, take some sort of an artistic class, lesson, a program, a hypnotist program, some kind of something for self-growth so that you can flip this card over. If you would like to learn how to read tarot cards and create a five-dimensional story by the astrological new year in March of 2025, please take a look down in the description box below. There, you'll see a link to a new offer that I have called the 30/30, where I'm going to be teaching writers how to use 30 spreads to write that five-dimensional story. And if you enroll now, you'll actually have free access to the Flow Your Mojo community, so you'll actually be learning the tarot cards before the program, so that when we are in the program, it will be a little easier and smooth sailing for you to experience it. Numbers that you want to pay attention to are 9, 0, 4, 2, 9, 18, 3, 10, 3, 4. If you add all those up, you get 62. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 8 in the major arcana is the strength card. When I read the strength card, I feel like it's more of us getting in tune with our shadow selves. And because you are probably dealing with a little bit of this moon reversed energy, probably need to go take some sort of a class, maybe go to therapy, something of that nature. You've got the cups in reverse here. I think that you need to understand that you do have the strength in order to do what you want to do, even though the universe or your funds or your wallet or your friends or your family are telling you that you should not. You should really follow your own intuition right now and follow your own instincts and follow your own emotions. Elementally wise, we have earth, air, fire, and water. Earth is your strongest element. I do think that you're a little bit too connected to this earthly plane. Pentacles are associated with the earth element, and those are the material items that we can touch. It's our health, our body, and our money. I'm going to invite you to kind of steer clear of that a little bit. The two major arcana cards that you got are the Fool and the Moon. So with the Fool, it's associated with air, and the Moon is associated with water. So astrologically, the things that I would pay attention to kind of weaken that earthly element and get a little bit more dreamy would be look up Uranus, Neptune, and Pisces. I don't know exactly what they're trying to tell you, but take a look at their astrological aspects and assign it to whatever you're experiencing right now and see how they match up and take that advice and run with it. Colors that you're probably going to want to pay attention to are like a mist blue and a white. I do pull 3 extra cards for you. The first one you got is Robin. The second card you got is Desire in Reverse. So I feel like you're blocking some sort of a desire. And it's also a picture of a heart. It looks like to me. It's a picture of a heart. So are you blocking your heart? I think that you probably need to think about a way how to unblock your heart. How would your protagonist or antagonist react if they were trapped in a Groundhog Day scenario, living their worst day over and over again? What day would it be and why? How would they do things differently? So just as one last reminder, if you would like to learn how to read tarot cards and write a 5-dimensional story before the astrological new year, please take a look at the link down in the description box below. With that, please like, subscribe, follow, and share, and happy Halloween.